Well, here we have our label, but we can improve this. Going back to the editing of the shapefile, right click, properties. Let's add a callout right now to show the representation. Here, draw callout. I'll apply just so you understand what this means. Okay, as you can see, this straight line uh, until the middle of the geometry. It's not that way. I wanted to show you have lots of options to configure this. The feature anchor point, I'll uh, keep it on point on exterior of the geometry, as you can see, better to the closest point between them. Okay, I could change, but keep this way. If I had a polygon or multi-polygon separate, I could draw lines to all feature parts. It's not the case here. We only have one whole uh, polygon. I'll change the presentation from a straight line. We have another kind of ones here, as you can try just to know, to be aware. As you can see here, balloon, curved. Um, Here doesn't match with our label. So let's keep it simple, but change a bit. From the simple, uh, let's change to arrow. Let's change the fill of this arrow. I don't want an outline, no line for the arrow. And the color I'll set white as well. I don't want a solid white, as I told you before, to not hide anything beneath the callout. Let's set for now 70% of opacity. All good. I'll change the color right now just to make it better to show you what's happening. Later I'll change. Uh, let's change the aspect of the arrow. I don't want to that small. I want a more clearer arrow, so the head will double the size. You can see here it changing. The arrow will start for this example at 0, and the width will be 2. Better, more professional for my humble opinion. I'll add effect of shadow, as you can see here. And now the color, as you can see, I'll change it back to white and apply. Way better. Uh, this is a way to show how to label. We can move as well this label. Sometimes you want to show for some reason what's beneath it, and to move it I'll show you these two. So we'll have the label toolbar, as you can see here, just showed up. This one is the move a label. Click and select the label you want to move. This window will pop up asking you where you will store the coordinates of the toolbar. Is a auxiliary field, so just keep it in the end of your attribute table. So select your last um, attribute here. Okay, click on the label again and drag to the position you wanna show the label. Let's put here. Okay, and let's select here. What more? Well, this is a way to show the label. Let's say you don't want to go through all those process I showed before, creating attribute tables, fields, and you just need to change a slight detail. You don't want to change anything else on the attribute table, for example. And because of the scale of your project, you barely can see the perimeter. Let's say you are this distant of your site. So let's drag it again, and we have the option to go to the symbols, and now we are going to change from fill, from simple line to, let's say, centroid fill. And let's change the size here, no outline, and the symbol I wanted to show is on the star for the, or it is here, or development. I haven't changed the geometry. I'm only asking the QGIS to show, instead of the outline, to show a point in the centroid of the geometry. And let's say I don't want to say this, propose development boundary. I'm not showing the boundary. So let's go to the label. Instead of set a value, I can type the name of the label I want. To do that, I need to add this simple comma here, and let's say site location. Location is in red because it's wrong for some reason. And the reason is that we need to keep our text between these simple quotes. And I'll show you apply. Works as well. Okay, it's quite simple to do that. But to go back to that configuration we had before, just change here to label, apply, and let's change our symbology. I'll change from centroid fill to outline again. Let's just set here, preset. Our label will be far away right now. I can't see anymore. So to show it again, just go to the label menu. In this red icon, it will show the unplaced labels. So click. As you can see, it's showing you which label are not being visible in your screen. So let's move it again and put it in the best place for our project. All good. Right here, we save our project. Pay attention, it's different from our shapefile. Here we save our editings, and here we save our project. Okay, save. We haven't saved yet my project. It's important to do that from the beginning. Okay, so let's save it. Let's uh, select the folder you want to save and type the name of your file, QGIS exercise. It's the right now is the name of the project in QGIS. Once you click save this file and click on it in the folder, it will open the project you have. Okay, the extension for the files on QGIS is this QGZ or QGS. Save. Our file is saved now. Let's go then from the beginning. In project, I'll show you a tip. And project properties, let's set properties for our project. In general, we have our project file. This is the name of our project. It's saved here. Where is the project home? Usually it will be the same place. Usually, okay. So I'll only copy here and type, or you can look for the folder through the three dots and select. This will make easier for you to find your datasets to add and modify here in the project. Okay, the project title you can change as well. Let's say my title will be QGIS and beer first project. This will be the project title. Apply. You can see here in your next to your toolbar the name of your project changed. So every time you know which project you are working. You can have lots of QGIS projects open at the same time and to not make any mistake. And it will make easier to automatize your project in some point, which I might show you in the future. Apply, okay. So we've done this much so far. Let's add some new data sets to our project right now, like for example, hydrology. To add, as this dataset already exists, we are not going to create one. We are going to add it. So it will be through this icon or going here to layer and add a new layer. Let's go through this option here, add a layer. I know it will be a vector layer. We have options, which kind of source you add into our project. In this case, will be vector. I'll look for the will be rivers and lakes here. River roots. Just look for the out shape file source. As I have AutoCAD installed in my computer, uh, it makes this happen. But it doesn't matter for you. Just try to find the shapefile or the extension SHP. So open, nothing else needed, and add, close. As you can see, this new dataset is added. I'll show you in the next video how to adjust the symbology and labels of this new dataset. Okay.